Alright, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for another spine-busting, butt-tingling episode of ZTV. This week we are going to be covering a role-playing game for the Super NES, or Super Famicom rather. Never came out here, so I can't really say Super NES. It's called Rudra No Hihou, or translated roughly to Treasure of the Rudras. This game was created by Squaresoft, and it came out, I want to say, well, I can find out exactly, in 1996. So it post-dates Chrono Trigger, which was the last big Super NES RPG to come out in the United States, as most people are familiar with. Like I said, this game came out afterwards, never received an American release. Obviously, with the Retron 5, we have a translation patch and are able to play it in full English. Otherwise, I wouldn't be bringing it to you. So, let's check it out. Now, the way this game works is there are 3 separate stories of these 3 different characters, Scion, Riza, and Serland. They are trying to stop the evil Rudra from coming to destroy the world, as is told in a cycle of some kind of bullshit prophecy that every 5,000 years or something like that, the Rudras come and wipe everything out and civilization starts anew. So we're trying to solve that. You can play these stories in any order and jump between them at any time. So, when you load up the game, you get to start which one you pick from. And then you can save, reset the game, and start and play a little bit of another one. So let's start off with this Scion guy. Okay? Now, there's a very interesting concept in this game. Instead of magic, money is called ragu. Why, I don't know. It's like you're buying shit with spaghetti sauce or something. The mantras in this game work on a system. Basically, you create your own magic. And the way you do so is by writing these mantras. So you have a mantra here. Like, let's start with, I'll kind of basically describe how this system works. You have there's a series of words in the game that do different things. Like, okay, I'm going to start with a basic one. IG, or IG. That's a basic fire spell, okay? Now you can add other words onto IG to give it different properties. For example, you can see on this fire spell I added the suffix LUS. That increases the damage of the spell. On this spell, I added the prefix U, which does the same thing, increases the damage of the spell. Now, there's also the suffix Na, N-A. That alters the spell to hit multiple targets. Now, you see we have different ones that do different kinds of damage. LEF is a healing spell, so you can see we have Left Lus, which is a more powerful healing spell. I also added U to it. And then we have Left Not, which would heal the entire group. Now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, what happens if I just put in if I just put in any old thing? Like, here, I'm gonna just type some nonsense. I just typed a spell called Obi Babade. And Obi Babade will, any spell that doesn't fit within the parameters of the game will just do random amounts of non-typed damage. So, there are also words that don't fit into this. Like, I believe Phoenix is a spell in the game. There's auto restore, okay? If you have a here's the thing: is if you have a FAQ, you can just go into the you just figure out what all this shit is, and ram people up the asshole with it. The game compensates for that by making these different prefixes and suffixes and words and stuff do random, add certain amounts of magic points. So if you try creating like some super mega spell, you're not gonna have the magic points to cast it. Now I am going to, because there's a boss fight coming up. And TOU is a lightning spell. And we can also add the YUO prefix. And that'll make it do even more that'll make it even more damaging. So that spell should be fairly strong. Like I said, we'll see some more as the game progresses. I'm going to try to do at least a little bit, maybe half an hour to 40 minutes worth of stuff with each of the three main characters, so we can see a little bit of each one. And then, of course, you've got the standard, weapons and equipment and Recalls an ally from the netherworld. Okay. So there's an inn. We came out of an inn. Alright. The end of the great cycle. They fled. What a bunch of pussies. This temple. The palace is the seat of Lord Ramelef, king of the whatevers. I forget exactly what point I said. I know I died. Okay, so here's this asshole. There you are, I've been waiting for this. I lost an arm to you, human! Ha! And I lost an eye and two of my best friends. An eye for an eye! A tooth for a tooth! Such is the way of the world! We're not even by a long shot, buddy. I'm getting payback for Rossman Huey here and now. Wah! Hold! I strongly doubt that Cert can do any more harm! Are you kidding? That bastard deserves to die twice over. Agreed! But I don't think Ramlef would share our convictions. You shared a jade. There must still be a link between the two of you. And what kind of link would that be? That only the Jade Bearer can know. The Jades are magical artifacts, I see. Well, let's hope for his sake that all he wants to do is talk, huh? Why did you expose yourself to the Jade's power? It was the only means I had of obtaining my goals, Toure. My ambition was to rule the world. I could not wait for the prophecy's fulfillment, could not wait for you and your Danan friend to snatch my prize. Prize? To reclaim this world for our brethren. The Jade has chosen its owner now. How did you get to the heavens? Let me get a sore throat doing that. I stowed away aboard an airship as it landed near the town of Ampros. When it was within reach of the Sky Island, I jumped clear. Surely you could not have missed it. So the Ark was not under your control after all, then we shall have to find another way to return our companions to the surface. I may be able to assist you. Truly? In exchange, I demand a rematch with your little monkey. Leave him alone, you overgrown dirtbag! We giants never return from a fight. I did not lose an eye. Don't let him get to you, Scion. I'd kill you 1,000 times over and still be ready for more. You know something? Talk! For Divine Danons can help you take the anti-gravity train from here. Do all of this, and you will be able to return to the surface. So, as to whether you choose to believe me, that is your problem, not mine. The day draws to a close and the train will be departing soon. Now here's some spooky shit's gonna happen. What the? The gates of the netherworld stand open. Go now and embrace the destroyer. Come forth, Madra Nagya. This is some fucked up shit. Yulgi Gandhara, the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Miserable race, we love you. What the hell was that? My sentiments exactly. Before we actually go to the train, I'm going to save again, because I don't want to have to read all that shit again. I actually fought this boss that's coming up, and it killed me. I don't want to talk to you again. See you soon. Oh yeah, I do want to show you something, Phil. Let's see if I can step out of town for a brief second. Okay, so let's get into a fight. Because I know you're wondering what happens if I cast that nonsense spell I made. Here it is, Obi Babade. Watch this. Here comes Obi Babade! Obi Babade! A giant Obi Babade showed up and... So basically, if you cast any random spell, that's what happens. So that's what happens if you make a spell that the game doesn't recognize. It just makes it as a word that floats across the screen. So you can have like, whatever. No, I better rest and get my hit points back. Okay, so we saved. We're healed. Now let's go ride the derp train. Is this the derp train? All aboard! Next stop, Garl Station. Stopping at Garl Tunnel. Alright, we're on the train. Whoop whoop! Zion, look, this is amazing. The train's actually flying. I guess he fell asleep. Get him, bro. Now we're having a flashback. Best of luck. Yielding already? I told you that rash, impulsive style of yours would be your downfall. You can never defeat me. Such and such. I am Knight Captain, you are nothing but an aspirant. Come with me, yes sir. Doug, yes, Captain. Take care of your brother. I'll be discussing the tournament in my quarters. Ooh. You alright, bro? Damn, that stings. Probably working on a strategy for the Tower of the Valiant. I'm a better fighter than either of them. They need me in there. So we rejoin them. Come on. You're in the way. The match is over. There's nothing to see here. So he's having a daydream. What's that noise? And here comes the shit train. What is that? Look at the size of that thing. Oh boy, it's Wayne Brady. This can only mean one thing. The horsemen have been freed and Manju's seal has been broken. This is bad news. Are you okay? I think so. We'll take care of it. This isn't a bad dream, is it? I'm heading outside. Pussy. Get talk to these guys. I was that strange bulger just now. I'm traveling for business purposes. Would you care to look at my wares? This guy's got some shit for sale. Much obliged, but I didn't buy anything. Could that have been Vajra? I fear for our safety. What I have to tell you, it was this Machu morality that Mandrew sealed the best Vajra. Do you wish to learn it? Yeah, why not? See, and then sometimes these guys will teach you a spell. If there's truly a monster out there, run for your lives, Glub. Why are we moving, Glub? What? A monster? Glub! Flee! Glub! Glub, glub, glub. Watch yourself. What that spell I just gotta do anyway. Wally! There it is. Let's send that glorified hunk of rock back where it belongs. Where's that spell I just looked up? This guy's supposedly weak against lightning. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. 200. Wally! Bugger roll. I think it's a fake breath that shoots. Okay, so we piled on the damage. We better heal. Urgh. Woo! This guy gonna last me long. He's only got 1,500 hit points. Good night! Blew him away. Then we got millions of dollars. Yeah, we're the biggest and the baddest. Let's go blow up everybody. We kicked that guy's ass. I thought the beast was defeated. Why are we still waiting here? Let's buy that shield. Much obliged. Do you know which element is the most effective against it? Wind. Correct, your knowledge of monsters too. He needs a wind mantra like Tiyotome. See, I'll just put it in there. The beast is gone, Glub. So that shield will protect us against lightning. Thanks a lot. We'll be able to get the train out of here now. The train didn't take any damage in that little scuffle. Not a chance. This Dan and engineering's built to last. Good to know. We need to get to the Garl clock tower. Can you help us? Exit the tunnel and head directly north. Could you wait for us? Of course. Fuck the other passengers. Okay, here comes some bad guys. Let's see if we can... you suck. Now we didn't need any fancy pants magic to whip their ass. But I bet you they're weak against fire. Mostly because they use water magic. Water and fire are like opposites. So if you use one against the other, they should be weak against that. Yep. Toasty! There's a treasure. Speed plus. Something is written on the bottom of the chest. Increase your speed. Something Hemel. So what this means is like there's a mystery word that we don't know. And if we fill in the blank, it'll give us some kind of a spell. Wait, I think there's some other treasures here. Oh, watch out, it's a fucking cat. Ugh. Yeah, fuck you, cat. You ain't shit compared to us. Oh, we whipped him. Waterworks. Cyan took an ass kicking. Here's the treasure. Garl armor. Ooh, it's pretty good armor. Cat splat. Oh, you missed it. Some of the things are really susceptible to this thorn whip that she's got. With the goo. Alright, so this is the clock tower. So we'll save here. Like I said, my intention is to show you a little bit of each character and their group. And then, yeah. So we'll reset the game. Hey, on Genesis Presents. This way we'll show you the lovely title screen. It is said that heavens gave order to the chaos, that the heavens bequeathed a great power to the earth, granting unto it prosperity. Thus the advent of all life on earth. And then bad shit happened. In time, bad shit happened. Treasure of the Rudras, 1996, Square. So now we'll switch over to this Serlant guy. Now, Serlant was in day 6, so hold on, I gotta get my fact and figure out where I was. We got a full group with this guy. This guy's got a gun, you can hit the whole group. Very nice. Alright, these guys are piss ants. What town is this? Okay, this is Oriob. That's good. That's I think where we want to be. Alright. Now, this guy is like some researcher, and he got tricked by the stupid fuck farts. And now his body has been trapped by some asshole. Some fucking cocksucker tricked him into trying to get his body back, but then like the no goodniks possess his real body, so they gave him a fake body so that he could fight and try to get his body back from the heels. But the heels are with the evil Rudra cult that's going to try to destroy the world or something. So anyway, this is where we gotta go. Here's a doggy. He seems pissed. The door refuses to budge. Well, of course it does. But there's a side door. Treasure, purifier, Hector armor, and a Cosmo gun. A rifle, which fires stars. And Sork bursts with anger. Now here comes the bad guys. Stella. What's this do? It steals hit points or some shit. That's kind of gay. And by kind of gay, I mean like totally gay. No, we blew through that. Look at the actual ladder climbing animation. That's pretty good. It's Mondo. Now, Sork here is basically just a typical Miar strong guy. The other guys could do different things, I guess. Okay, now I'm going to describe some spells that it says are useful, so let's do this. Okay, so apparently weak is a spell. It weakens their strength. That's good to know. And there's also soft, that will reduce defense. Okay, see, I'm learning this from the FAQ. You know, and here's one we need. Power up. That increases everybody's strength. Okay, that's nice. That's good to know. And then it says I should use a spell called Banish. That increases everybody's defense. Why Banish would increase defense or on everybody, I don't fucking know. But anyway, those are important. jobber. And here's some old gears. Hausen! You escaped from the apocalypse blade? Impossible! Who's this Mr. Serlant? Hausen, Rudra of humanity. That old goat's a Rudra. Your comrade is correct, young Negan. Answer me this. Why do you seek to destroy the world? What? Destroy the world? Dear me, no. My goals are rather different. There's 4 of us, and only 1 of him. This will be over in a flash. Ah, but I brought an old friend of yours. The Beast. A familiar scent. Yes, you will die. You will all die. You seek to be slaughterated? I oblige. This guy also talks funny. I like him. He gets a cheap shot right off the bat. Alright, let's buff up. This guy doesn't even have a fucking... Alright, this is gonna buff us. This is gonna make us buff and make him a pussy. That guy really fucked me up. Notice how he changed colors, that means he's getting weak. Ow. And he's toast. Where I also... With this particular group of characters, they're kind of over-leveled because there was this one area early on in the game where I could face strong monsters, and one of them dropped a powerful weapon for me, and I ground on those monsters for a while to get that weapon, and as a result I went up like a bunch of levels. More than I would normally have. Like, according to the FAQ, I should be at like level 11 or so for this point in the game, and I'm at level 17, so... This charade has gone on long enough. What poor soul did you rob of a body, Serlant? Why is that of interest to you? Because it will be destroyed in a matter of minutes. That netherworld spawned flesh cannot stand against the light of day. What? And thus you return to the Apocalypse Blade. For all eternity, you have waited too long, dear Serlant. The night is over! No! My spirit is returning to the netherworld. Alas, poor Serlant, rest in peace and good riddance. Floor volcano, wait for me at floor volcano. I shall return, Mr. Serlant. Alright, so that's our... Now we're in a spirit form. Why have you come back? We defeated the Rudra of reptiles. Hausen was at our mercy, but the light... I told you that no netherworld spirit could withstand daylight. Why did you fail to heed that warning, Jade Bearer? I was careless and walked into Hausen's trap without a thought. I will not be as gullible in the future. Very well. This is the body of a warrior. Return to the museum. Museum of Magic before you leave Limbo. There you'll find the Garm, a beast of the netherworld. Though long dead, its consciousness remains intact. So this guy can equip different weapons. We better save so we don't have to go through that shit again. Okay, this is the Museum of Magic. This is the exit. The entrance is over there. Please do not touch the displays. Moon ring protects the body from pollution. A dark-based helm. Psycho Shield. Boosts intelligence. Nice. Offers a high level of physical defense. Optical protection against weapons-based attacks. King's Armor. Worn by ancient warriors. Queen's Coat. Worn by ancient sorcerers. Fool's Shoes, usable by giants and merfolk. Uh-oh. What's a living human like you doing here? You must be on your way to the surface. Yes, I have some matters to resolve. If only I had that luxury. I had promised myself I would see Riza once more before I died. Riza? My only daughter. It's a beautiful name, isn't it? I'm afraid I wasn't much of a mother to her. Do you know where she is now? I fear not. Should your paths ever cross, however, you will know her by the jade on her forehead. Ah, then I believe we have already met. Her path will not be an easy one. How do you mean? Her destiny is to follow the path of the chosen. Should she find herself in need of help one day, I would be grateful if you would offer your assistance to her. I will certainly try. Then allow me to give you some advice in return. You may already know the gates connecting Limbo to the surface world. Similar gates, however, also circle the land of the living. One such gate can be found in the depths of Thor Volcano. The sealed gate in my master's retreat? Said gate links Thor Volcano to a number of important ruins and sites. Several contain artifacts from ancient ages. Among them is a canister of warp energy, the power source used by the gates. With it you will be able to activate the gates northwest of Kirik. It will take you to the ruins of the ancient temple of Verconia. Also lies the hidden village, the last refuge of the Downen race. How do you know all this? I spent much of my life in pursuit of knowledge. For many years I traveled with the scholar Dr. Munich. Together we visited the ruins of ancient Downen temples and sites. Later, my own husband accompanied me on my journeys. I may be dead, but what I did in life remains with me in this place. And there she goes. Jade Bearer, I await your command. You are not alive, yet you speak. How is this possible? My body died a long time ago, Jade Bearer, but even in death, my spirit has clung to a fragile kind of existence. What can you tell me of the Rudra Hausen of the Majestic Four? What beings from beyond the breach of the heavens? In those days your creation had not even been dreamt of. The breach of the heavens. My life is slowly seeping away, my consciousness with it. I must embrace the sleep I have fought off for so long. One of the other Majestic Four. Where is this breach of the heavens? Alas, my knowledge of the situation is incomplete. The arm does not stir. This is an impressive collection, is it not? Yeah, it's not too shabby. Uh-oh. What is it? What is happening? What? Return to the surface. What do you think I was doing, you dipshit? Precious little time left. Housen is doing bad shit. Stop him. The great cycle is on the verge of repeating once again. With the coming of the Rudra, the last flicker of hope will be extinguished. In the course of 20,000 years, 4 great civilizations have followed. The prophecies must be fulfilled. Humanity prevail against the Rudra? The majestic 4 are old. All which is broken shall be whole. Sounds like fucking serious business, man. Look at these little punks. We got an Axis shield. That's 50. Probably not really, but that's spiffy, but... Alright, these things I'm gonna blast them. I don't have the patience to fight through 4 separate... Okay, I think this is the warp I have to take. Ah, we're back. Mr. Serlant, if it's a monster, I cut it up good. Hold it, it is I, Serlant. Is it really him, Lolo? It's him, I swear on it, sir, and you're sure of that. Mind how you heft that horde, Sork. Lolo knows I pose no danger to you. Alright, we get the crew back. We get the band back together. That's good. Because imagine if we didn't. That would suck. Wise. You have changed bodies again, yet your spirit endures. Cleansing of the lands. The omens grow more threatening by the day. village. Oh, money be young, oh, money be young. You idiot! What a dipshit. Now we're moving on. I want to take this teleporter. Now we're in Sodom Castle. What's happening? Your body's glowing. It's the light of the jade, sir. You can see my jade? Yes, sir. We'll find out why it's doing that sooner or later. Uh-oh. Well. I remember you from Oriab. You were talking to Dr. Munich, weren't you? Where's Munich now? Well, did the doctor not tell us that that girl also has a jade? It's been a while, Mr. Serland. I'm not really sure. Hey, mister, you should sort your forehead, yeah? Sork, how about using a little discretion, big guy? Keep your fetishes to yourself. You're looking for a fight? That's a jade on his forehead. This jade once belonged to the Rudra reptiles, Lazum. Circumstances beyond my control have forced me into this body. It may sound fantastic, but I am currently in a dead man's shoes. Possession? Serland's body was stolen by an evil spirit named Kurgan. Kurgan? 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 We need the Holy Grail or another sealing receptacle to trap him, but we have the Grail. A pair of thieves gave it to us as a gift. We left it in the ruins of Rune, east of here. And you are certain it is a genuine article? Absolutely. They also gave us a robe they claim will protect us against toxins. Something face looked more than a little greenish. My body, we must hurry to the ruins. Thanks a lot. Let us retrieve the Grail. Right you are, Mr. Serland. Lolo, is that you? Ah, lizard! It is I, Prince Pippin. Surely you have not forgotten. Pippin? Pippin? Hey, you a friend of his? I'm afraid Lolo lost his memory a while back. You must remember me at least. I told you he doesn't remember Finn, give it a rest. Or how we snuck out of the hidden village together. The hidden village? Yes, our birthplace. Are you serious? Perhaps we should go there then. It may help him gain his memories. It is decided that first we shall reclaim the Grail, then we'll seek out the hidden village. Sounds like a plan of action. Man, it's freezing. It doesn't appear colder than normal. Let's go outside and attempt to get our bearings. Where the hell is this? It's ice, yeah? A big mountain and all of ice. A glacier. Where the hell are we? No continent ever gets this cold. The gate appears to have warped us off the surface entirely. It does not appear to be able to hope our next destination is better. In other words, we keep going into the warp until we find someplace good. Whee! Mantra Peak. Useless. That barrier cannot be circumvented. Who's this fuck? This place is barred against the likes of you. Be gone! Well, fuck you then. That was great. This is the statue of Nifa. There's a treasure. What's this? Scrap metal? This must be the canister Reese's mother spoke of. The quest is over. Is this thing really going to work? Better places for a day trip. Back to the volcano. Let's save here, and then we'll switch over to the... we made some progress. Now we'll switch to the third and final character for the rest of the review. But before I do that, I have to go to the bathroom. So have fun watching the intro again. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for that. I'm also setting up for wherever in the FAQ I'm supposed to go next. Okay, so this is Riza. She's pretty much the standard priestess type girl who's looking to restore the land or some shit. You know the type. So we just met the king. We just met the king. And he sent us, we're off on some madcap quest for knowledge or some shit. She's the chosen one that's gonna save all the shit from all the bad guys or something. She travels with a fucking little lizard midget and the ever popular swashbuckling, rebellious good guy. This is the town of Dan Elf. I'm gonna check to make sure I can buy it. See if I can buy a weapon. If it's weapon tractor, you come to the right place. If you want armor, talk to my wife. She handles that shit. He doesn't have any useful weapons for us to buy. So let's talk to his wife. Welcome, the best offense is a good defense. They say if you're looking for weapons, check with my husband. I don't think there's anything I really need here. Alright, so let's move on. Let's get out of this stupid town. Get into some action. These monsters are all piss ants. Did the king send you? I don't know, did the king send us? What do you want? Go to the mountain pass then if you dare. Any second thoughts? Infidels have no business here. You must desire a boon. Choose your path, child. Earth or water? Fact says go with water. Very well, prepare yourselves. I'm a guardian of water and guard. Heaps of pain on him. A sun chop! Ow! Holy shit. Man, he got fucked up. And he bring a guy back from the dead. With 1 hit point. We got rid of him. Christ. We got a horn water. Now what the fuck? Okay, hold on. We gotta change this. See, no, if I'm gonna fucking resurrect a guy, then I want him to fucking come back with more than 1 fucking HP. See, we fucked it up. So you can kind of pretend. I'm kind of playing around with this. Okay, so that apparently neither of those work. But I stuck you at the front, and that at least made it somewhat stronger. Then we got one called Annihilator. Anyway. I'm a guardian of water. On guard. You know, I'm gonna save the stage in case something. Ah, you missed. Fuck you. I'm just gonna have her keep healing and then have the other guys attack. Since this fucker can kill us in 1 hit, apparently. Now watch how much better this resurrection spell will work. Gave him, see that? Gave him 9 hit points. That was. I'm gonna kill him again anyway. You know what? Fuck it. I don't need him. Nah, see, fuck him. And we get another treasure chest with Antares. That's a gun. Ooh, wow. Wow. That like doubled his attack score. That's very nice. I'm rather pleased with that. Fuck him. I'm at a dead end. Isn't that fucking special? These treasures just okay, what's this guy got? I'm a guardian of water. Fuck or fuck. Yeah, but now we got this cool gun. Kills that guy with 1 hit. I'm not even gonna bother trying to revive him. I mean, fuck it. I mean, why bother? He's gonna die again right away anyway. Whee! Anything in these rooms? You are the ones who cleanse the skies. The guardians tell me you wish to ascend to Mantra Peak. But how do we get there from here? I imagine you have come to consult with Zora then. You got it. Let's go, Riza. Hold, impatience will get you nowhere. Seek out the Aqua in the sacred forest beyond this temple. If you are worthy, she shall give you the means to continue your journey. Okay, I will. Would you care to rest? Sounds good. Sleep well. Save your game? Yeah, that sounds good. Humans have never paid attention to their planet. You must be one of the few to... I suppose there's a shop around here. Whoops, what the fuck? Our mission is to prevent humanity from destroying the world and itself. We pray for the cleansing of the world. I fell in a hole. I'm gonna find the dude that's got the shop. God damn it. Mantra exam, such and such. Soma, name the elements. Fire, void, earth, that's all I know. Fire, water, thunder, wind, light, dark. Void and earth don't even count. 0 points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Okay, here we go. A customer! An excellent blade seeks the heart. We got a bison. See, right now, Riza has a bow which lets her attack from the back row. If I took that... See, all these weapons are two-handed, so we'll just stick with what we got. Okay, now we can fall down that pit. There should be a button in the carving to the right of the gates below. How enlightening. Okay, so we got some better gear at least. That's good. There's the button. That. Okay, so that way we can get back in. Alright. So that's awesome. Let's see what the local mobs are like in this area. I might want to pick up a level or two. And they're not working. Alright, how are we doing on levels? 12, 13, 11, 12. That's good. That's what the fact says we should be at. Okay, so here we are in the forest. And here comes some fucking monkeys. And these fucking apes hit kind of hard. These guys are worth a lot more points. And we got a helmet. And that helmet, that will give us 1 point of defense at the cost of 4 points of spirit, 4 points of attack, 1 point of magic defense, and our wind defense. Isn't that totally gay? How are we doing status-wise? Yeah, see, we should fight some of these fucks. There's another hidden treasure chest. He ran away! That stupid fucking ape. The fuck was that all about? Carlisle gained a level. Got a purifier. Let's see if I can... See, I had Animus. That... Let's blast him with fire or something. Is that like a special property that claw has, that it just makes enemies randomly get up and fucking run? Or they're just stupid ass fucking monkeys? That's a more logical explanation. Just fucking dumbass apes. The thing I don't like is that when they do that, I don't fucking get any experience points then. There's another treasure chest. We got DOA. A machine gun which kills darkly and mercilessly. Now, he has two kinds of weapons. He has machine guns and he has rifles. Rifles hit harder, but machine guns will hit the entire group of enemies. So if we're dealing with the fudge packing apes, smelly ape. Salad view. Okay, that'll be helpful. Now these things look menacing. They look like fucking... I don't even know. I can't even... I can't even get to that chest. That guy bounced up down, he's all ready. Fuck you, ape. Alright. Well, we accomplished something anyway, we got a gun. Better guns are always nice. He's like, yes, fuck you. Stupid dumbass apes. You'll know in a minute why I did that. I know what brings you to this place. Nonetheless, I will not allow you to proceed. Fuck you, the Guardians have labored for centuries to preserve life on this planet. You are not ready yet to assume such responsibility for yourselves. Your misguided attempts to save this world are more hindrance than help. As such, I cannot give you access to Mantra Peak. How can we change the world if you will not let us pass? At least have the decency to look at us. Why do you refuse to understand? You are not mature enough to do this on your own. Leave this place at once and let us return to our work. You're not going to get rid of us, eh? He's like, oh, we'll go to Mantra Peak with or without her permission. What a stupid bitch. Yeah, take that, 8. Those apes fucking pissed me off. Just for the record. Uh-oh. Here comes some ghosts. Janny Serena. She-off. Now, any spell that the boss is supposed to kill his ass. And these things are totally gay. I can tell at this point I'm fucked. Alright, well. Anyway, I'm gonna have to grind up some levels before I can actually do these fights, but we'll do that off camera and stop this review here. You at least got to see each of the story arcs and see some of the game. Again, it's a game that never came out here, and a lot of people, there's some games, like a lot of people are familiar with, like Bahamut Lagoon and, you know, Seiken Densetsu 3 that we've covered on the show in the past, but this game a lot of people haven't heard of, and it's actually quite good. It's hard, you gotta know what you're doing, but it's pretty damn cool. So I hope you've enjoyed this this week's RPG review, and we'll see you next time.